Now, Qantas chief Alan Joyce has described the airline's net loss of $2.8 billion as confronting, but says the worst is over. The result is much worse than expected, but does include a big write-down to the value of its ageing international fleet. Sky News Melbourne reporter Aaron Young has the details.
There is no doubt this is a confronting figure at a time when other airlines in our region are bouncing back from the GFC. Here's Qantas chief Alan Joyce.
This morning, Qantas announced an underlying loss before tax of $646 million. This underlying results reflect the cumulative effect of 2 years of market capacity growth outstripping demand.
But as they say, the figures can be deceiving. The loss is more of a write-down than it is a massive cash loss. Its international fleet suffered a write-down of $2.6 billion, and it's linked to how much the company actually bought its aircraft for. Now, historically, aircraft were purchased with an average exchange rate from Australia to US dollars of 68 cents. Has no cash impact on the group or Qantas's operations, we're told, but this is another poor performance by the international division. That is despite the teaming up with Emirates, and Alan Joyce says the figures are confronting. They represent the year that is past, and the worst, he says, is over.
Due to their efforts, the national carrier will be far better placed to deliver for our customers, reward our frequent flyers, serve Australia and build long-term shareholder value. We still have more to do, but we have come through the worst, and we have a clear evidence of a brighter future.
Let's take a closer look at the company's figures. Underlying loss before tax was $646 million. Fuel costs for the airline have increased by $253 million. Now, Alan Joyce believes there will be a rapid improvement in the group's financial performance. We know group liquidity, $3.6 billion. That's to the 30th of June, comprising of around $3 billion in cash. The average fleet age is 7.7 years. They are retiring more 747s, putting newer aircraft on international routes. We know the airline's already announced 5,000 redundancies, and half of them have now already left the company.
This was one of the world's most profitable airlines, but a few short years ago. And who is responsible for its strategy? It's the people at the top. It's not the people who have borne the brunt of the job losses and who are shouldering day in, day out the extra work that's been created for them. It's the people at the top. They're the architects of this demise.
This board is made up of miners, lawyers, tobacco executives, people without airline experience, and we've got a company that has seen an 80% reduction in its value in the last 5 years in the share price. We've seen the biggest loss this company has seen, and the previous largest losses were under the stewardship of this board, and we've seen a lack of investor vigilance on how the board's been operating and 10,000 jobs going.
Either way, it's another poor performance for Qantas, with the unions, its staff, investors, of course passengers, the government, analysts, media, now all watching incredibly closely. Aaron Young, Sky News, Melbourne.